666 cases, and we, as of yesterday, had 157. Even, they tested a few more people. Even if you take the percentages of both, we're several hundred below Tennessee. And I think where that's important is the spread of this disease is basically 2.3 people. So every positive person affects 2.3 people every 3 days. And so, just use the simple compounding. So 1 person to 3 people to 9 people to 18 people, to 36, and before long, 1 person can affect basically 1,000 people. Now, the good news, our health department is aggressively pursuing these contacts. There is so much volume in Fayette County and Jefferson County that the health department has stopped tracking that. And I think that's an important fact, because for now, we're going back and tracing every contact for every one of the individuals so that we can help stop the spread. And I can tell you 2 instances where we had the most exposure in-house is when someone showed up to our ED for something unrelated to any of this illness and waited until they got to the back and talked to a doctor that said, hey, I just got a call from the health department. I'm COVID-19 positive. So when I refer to 61 people quarantined, every person that person came in contact with is in quarantine and out of work for 2 weeks. So we really need people to stay home. We need people who are positive or showing all signs of respiratory distress to stay home, call their physician, and only show up in the
we're all good right now.
if they think it's getting significantly worse and call it. Can't emphasize that enough. I'll throw it up in the Q&A now. Sorry for going on and on.
I think this is working
Again,
out.
we thank you all for joining. This is Mark Wilson. If you will identify yourself and your city when asking your question, that would be very helpful. Thank you.
How good that came in. So you had something fun to do today.
Good heavens.
Well, well, how you doing?
Yes, sir. Yeah, good. Thanks for what you all are doing, first of all. We do appreciate it very much. The question I've got is, right now that we can see, I think there are 15 folks identified with COVID-19, 1 in Campbell, 2 in Boone, the rest in Kenton. Are they the ones that you were saying before have been sent home, or is one of those still, or 2 of those still at the hospital?
So, the thing I can tell you, there's usually a day delay. So I have 5 positive patients in-house. So, give or take 1, that would mean not 9 are quarantined somewhere in not only this city, but other cities. So the way this works, so you know, is if someone from Kenton County is in Florida and tests positive, that will be a Kenton County case. So, and by example, there was someone in our community from New York that will likely test positive. That will be another New York case. So kind of, you can't look at those numbers and think, oh, I'm safe, because it's really where the individual, their home county, not where they're located in a hospital.
Gotcha. Those numbers I mentioned came from Dr. Sadler. Is the reason why I asked, so just to be sure.
Yeah, that would be the number, exactly the number I had as of end of business yesterday.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And you'll get a new report today at 5 if you watch the governor's report. And trust me, I think you've seen 1 and 2 and 3 increases. In the next 10 to 14 days, you're going to see like 100. You're going to see increases of 100 per day or 150 per day as this thing gets to a point where we hit our inflection point, which isn't for a while.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Joe Meyer Covington. I got a comment and a couple of questions.
Sure.
Okay, the first comment is that on the testing of our law enforcement officers, you know, it's important, of course, for them to be tested in their own right, but it's also really important for us to know for planning purposes. So, for example, we had one police officer who may have been engaged with 20 of our police officers while he was, in fact, infected. And if we have to sit and quarantine 20 police officers